Hey, what's up? Yo, my car just ran out of gas down the street. Ski Studios in the house. Today we're gonna be talking about scams. Scams I might have used to did, people that out there using used to do. No, they still do today. You know what I mean? And I'm just like this because I gotta put myself back into the mind of addiction. How we doing today? Another great day, you know what I mean, people? You know, it's alright, get out there. Another day, another dawn. We're talking about it. Exactly how it goes. Alright, the first and most easiest way that people do it is simply by standing out on a street corner, holding a sign, asking people, hey, can I have some spare change? Can I have this? Can I have that? Usually it will be by like a stoplight because then people are always stopping right there and then they walk down next to you, and whatever their sign will say. Oh, poor starving family, ex-vet, you know what I mean? Over half is straight lies. And the reason why they do it is because people keep giving them money. And, I know a lot of people complain about it. Sometimes I get mad when people ask me for money because obviously I don't want to pay for people using drugs when I don't do it anymore. You know what I mean? But one thing I will say is when you're giving people like that dollar or whatever it is, they're not breaking into your house. You know what I mean? And I've seen like people that own companies go up to these people and say, hey, do you want a job? And they'll take the card and they'll say this and they'll say that, but they'll never take the job. The reason people are like, oh, they could do it. One, they're making good money out there. If you think about every time the stoplight changes, they make a couple bucks. They're probably making 20, 30, 40, even $50 an hour, depending on what light they're at, what intersection they're at. And whenever they want to go use and they get enough money to get a bag of whatever their DOC was, they can go get it and then come back to the spot. Any job that they do, they're not going to get paid like that. You know what I mean? But they're not breaking into your house. They're not breaking into your car. And it is pretty much, everybody's looking down on you. You know what I mean? Everybody pretty much knows that you're probably a drug addict. I've even seen a guy out there with his kid strapped to his chest, his wife standing there, and they'd all sit at the bottom of this Walmart, you know what I mean? And it's usually around Christmas time, and they sit out there, starving family, it's freezing cold. Like, dude, that is not right to have a little kid out there, you know what I mean? I've never personally done that, you know what I mean? Dude, and I've actually have friends that have done it, and they call it signing, like to make it sound like it's something better than begging for money. I have actually, back in the day, I have went to, North Station in Boston by TD Garden. There's like a train station stuck there. And I've done like a swoop and asked people for money, dude. And so I have actually done it at one point. It was like one day I did it, but you know what I mean? Like I don't feel good about it, And I was down and people asking for money, but I was just getting really upset. And really, I shouldn't judge anybody because at least they're not breaking into anything. Another way that's like a little, like, I don't know if you call this a step up. It is kind of probably a step up because you have to have a car to do it. Or you don't have to have a car. Is what they'll do is they'll go to gas stations and they'll say, hey, my car just ran out of gas down the street. Can you give me a couple dollars for gas? And they could probably get $5 or $10 from somebody. One time I seen a guy and I go, hey, where's your gas can? He goes, what do you mean? I go, how you going to get the gas into the car without a gas can? I go, you ain't going to make a dollar without a gas can. Everybody knows that you're scamming, bro. And he's like, oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, because when I asked him, dude, he had no clue what I was talking about. You don't even know about a gas can? How you going to get the gas in? You know what I mean? You got to what? You got to have props for this stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. It just, actually, I was with like a group of people, dude, and we actually had a car. And what we did was, I didn't ask for the money, but I was in the car, and what we did was, the lady that was driving it was like hitting the gas and putting it in neutral, and like all of a sudden just letting it go, and being like, we just ran out right at the gas station, and then we'd hop out and we'd push the car into the gas station, and what that did was like, yo, we just ran out right this second, and can you please give us like $5 or $10? You know what I mean? And we actually got money. So what can I say? You know what I mean? It's just, hey, it's all in the art of the scam. It's the presentation. It's everything, and it's crazy. One of the other things that I did was to come up with money. I called it returns, and what we did was we'd go into stores, usually Walmart, Home Depot, and we'd steal stuff. You know what I mean? And then somebody else goes back in and returns it. Because, I have actually seen people take the stuff and bring it right up to the counter and return it without even leaving the store. But you're taking a big risk there because if somebody was watching, they got you all right there. You know what I mean? And I had a big problem on returning it. I could steal it, but I couldn't return it. My anxiety, because when you're doing something like that, you're usually not off E, and you're like on the verge of being sick, or maybe even being sick, and my anxiety level would be through the roof. There would be no way that I could even talk to the people in the store because, like, my heart was racing. I just feel terrible. You know what I mean? And to try to have a conversation while these people put it in and trying to act like I'm really returning like something that's not stolen. If I went in, I could steal it. But the thing was, like, Walmart was a big one that we used to do, and you can only return 3 times a year. So it would always end up being to the point where everybody returned their returns for the year, and they'd be like, oh, you go do it. I just didn't want to do it. And then what you do is you end up getting the gift card, because they usually give you a gift card, and then you take the gift card and you sell it to a pawn shop for half price. So you're taking a hit like half price, but it's all free anyway, so what do you care? Actually, one time I went to a Home Depot and there was like a pipe thing, like these copper pipe pieces, and I went in and it said $120 for one of them, and they were wicked small, so it was wicked easy to grab. I grabbed 2 of them, made it out the store. As I made it out the store, the cops were already there. I guess, and I got bugged out, so I started jumping through a parking lot over to, another thing. Actually, it was a Walmart, and I cut across, and the cop seen me, and he friggin' jet over to me, and he got me, dude. And I guess somebody else was stealing there, and and he was looking for somebody stealing, and then he sees me, and I'm acting bugged out. If I just walked normal, I would have gotten away. But here's the killer, dude. He put me in the car and everything. He goes in, and he comes back out. One of my friends, I'm pretty sure I already know who the friend was, did it, and he got bugged out, and he switched boxes. When they went to return it, the piece that I took was only worth $2. So when they did it, they didn't even want to arrest me because the thing was worth no money. So I guess if I got away with it, you know what I mean? It was the perfect time for me to get the wrong piece, because I actually looked at it, and 2 120s ended up being $240, and $250 is where it becomes a felony. So I obviously didn't want a felony, so I took right under the amount, but it ended up being pretty much like petty theft. I ended up getting a fine that was $50, and that was the end of it. Another thing that people do is they like to sell stuff, just stuff that they take out of people's yards and everything else, or maybe they have something. I've seen somebody trade a mini bike, and the thing that was crazy about the mini bike just needs a throttle cable. But the thing was, the kid ripped the throttle cable off because the bike didn't work. And so when the dude got it, he's thinking he's getting a crazy deal, and it was just a broken POS. You know what I mean? And it didn't work, dude. So the guy, that's a scam right there, you know what I mean? Selling somebody something that doesn't even work. I've seen a lot of people trade phones, and it doesn't matter if the thing got a password on it or anything. I don't know what they do with the phone, but whatever they do with that phone, they could, the dealers will take it like nothing and trade it for, a certain amount of whatever. And because they can, I don't know if they do a factory reset on the phone or whatever it is, but it doesn't matter if it's an iPhone or anything. They redo something to the phone and they can use it, because they don't care if the password's on or not, and they take it, you know what I mean? And I have traded a few phones. They were mostly mine, but sometimes I said they were better phones than they were, and then when we get there, he traded it, and then he hit me back. Oh, dude, you said it was a Galaxy, and it's a friggin' some no-name phone that, you know what I mean? whatever, dude, you know, but I don't know, there's just a couple of things I figured I'd talk about. On another note, I started working out. I really started pushing it hard. I hit chest and tries today. You know, I hit legs the other day. It was actually, well, my leg, I'm on like my, 2 full cycles of working out every body part. I do 2 body parts a day, and then, you know what I mean, I'll do 2 sets of that, and then, so which is, you know, I'll do like biceps and back, then I'll do chest and tries, legs and shoulders. You know what I mean? Some people do it other ways, that's what I do. But I'll do different things, and the legs, man, my legs were killing me. I had to do a rest day after the first 3 days of my workout, but this is just the beginning. I don't know, you know, I gained a couple pounds doing my protein shake and all that. I just figured I'd announce it out there. We'll see if I can get my weight up and stay on track. Besides that, everything's going good with me, bro. I'm still clean. I got 1 year and 2 months today, so you know what I mean? I wouldn't really even be able to keep track, but I got like an app on my phone and it tells me exactly how long I got clean. So, you know what I mean? If anybody out there is watching my channel and like you're trying to do the same thing, bro, I was like in the bottom. You could tell from my stories I'd done like all the crap. You know what I mean? I've been out in the homeless encampments. I didn't live there, but I stayed there for, you know what I mean, a while. But God bless you all. I'm just here to try to like help others. You know what I mean? Maybe give some people some jokes, laugh, or whatever. But God bless you all. Hope you have a great day. Like, subscribe, comment. Ski Studios out.